Hello everyone, myself is Jay Krishnan. I am presenting you the second demonstration of the in internship which I am undergoing. It was started off on 2nd September and moving on to the demonstration. Um, Well, my topic will be about functional overview of PayPal. PayPal, which is the product we are working on. So, the project, yeah, now working. So regarding that, what starting off like a sentence for PayPal, we are using that application for payment purpose. So in order to like fulfill the requirement, we have to integrate PayPal part by part so as to get the desired output. So so there is a specific definition for PayPal which is PSP, which is abbreviation of payment service provider. So it is like its service is to provide payment for us. So that's why it is known as payment service provider. And so to integrate the specific checkout, we just like we mentioned before, there is a product owner for every client need or the project. We are assigned that like a PO, which is the project owner who collects all the information needed for the project execution. He collects all the required integration sorry, integration documents. So he's the one who is to fulfill the requirements so as for the team members to code or to build the deployment all the necessary requirements to facilitate or to build the project. So he's like a key player. So there is for the viewers, there is up to date. There are four methods for checkout. Actually, they are like defined as standard checkout, which we are using now because it comprises of two parts: merchant and PayPal. And then there is advanced advanced checkout, and then there is a code checkout, and there comes enterprise checkout. Okay, I will define each and every checkout. Standard checkout is where we are prominently using because it comprises of both merchant and PayPal, and that's the most integral part of this process. And the advanced checkout will be just like the name refers, it will be advanced method where one there won't be one merchant, there will be certain number of merchants, so they can integrate all together to do their payment. So that will be advanced technology used. And then there comes the no code checkout. No code checkout comprises of just like the word says, there won't be no code there directly, so it will be redirected to the payment page. So there won't be a code involved. And then comes the enterprise checkout, where it can be defined that it accepts many. payment method. So amongst these four, we are using standard checkout, which is like a standard way for doing this process, and that is standard checkout. It can be defined as integration relation by standard standard checkout gives your customer payment buttons so as to facilitate the payment feature or the payment process. So, and there comes the most significant thing, which is known as PayPal JavaScript SDK. It's like a bridge for PayPal and the merchant to connect. And its use is the button which are enabled by PayPal. PayPal JavaScript SDK will be embedded in the merchant's interface where the e-com UI is coming, where the front end interface, so that when we click on this button, it will be redirected to the PayPal part, so that we can just check which all things we need to do so as to finalize the thing. And then comes the merchant page. And what all are there? Merchant page. There comes the Chrome UI. So that's that. I would like to take it and here. And there comes this. Then comes the server and payment interface, and then it will be redirected to PayPal. So then after PayPal will be there. So PayPal will be the last processing stage, and for this PayPal first SDK will be defined, or it's normally like this. This will be a code given by PayPal team for them to work. Actually, this ASSDK will be the gateway to their to their zone of application. So it will be the key initiation, and then this is used by Confluent. So that's what come for the definitions of all the process. Then there comes like a flowchart. The actually flowchart would be like a artistic work. So I will show it as the first of all the SDK, which is the gateway, and then there we could create our order, and then the created order will be then passed on to the server page, where it can be defined as a UI, and then it will be passed into the PayPal part. And it will be of on the form of to checkout and orders. Orders we did, and after the processing of the payment, it will be like it will they give an information to the customer which is about order ID and all the necessary information like which all payment method you did and how which payment method you choose and what all are the customer details needed to be given about the product detail, and this order ID will be transferred to the customer customer via the merchant because it will be available in the merchant interface where the customer can vote or can see all the details if he needed anything for his future requirements. So it will be available in the merchant interface and the customer can access it. And then comes the other part where the how API works. And to the knowledge, this API works by an endpoint URL where there's an targeting or like a destination URL where the API will point out to its fully functionality. And then things two parts of the process, which is namely a request and response. Formally, we have to request one function, which is mostly it is done by Postman API where we can give HTTP request, and this request will be passed out to any application. For our application, we use Java, and there we can request any functionality. For the demonstration earlier, we did for a sum of two numbers, right? So we are requesting for the code, and the response will be given as the output. So that's about the things there is. Then comes the steps for processing order. That's all. So the steps which is to be explained, it will be of two types because just like I mentioned, there will be two parts of the process where we have to request for a function and then response of, of the output of the function, which will be the final result. And can be defined as expose in with respect to the function we are doing. There's a shopping website and then comes the API to com server, and then comes the part where to integrate all the necessary things to play this integrate in PayPal and Chrome checkout or order. So this is one part of the program, and then comes the part where we have to integrate the capture ID. This will be the part of the response phase. So capture an order API to recon server, and then comes after integrate with first integrate with functionalities and call checkout order And just like I mentioned, there will be a custom ID involved where we can fetch every details the customer wants and capture. So then comes another concept which is proof of concept. There it is defined as we don't actually need to code every. So like an expansion of the airport definition, it mainly implies that the ready-made code will be given by paper. We just have to like there will be existence just like a we just have to initialize it. It will predict what the next code will be, so we just have to type that. And then comes the like output phase, is paper application offers both test mainly, which is the integration. This testing is referred to as where we can test that output with the like test accounts where we can just test whether the we developed code gives the desired output. So this testing is where is a specialized sandbox account for this. Where we can do it in the next part sandbox, and then comes the live uh, integration. So I can expand these two. These are test integration. For that to happen, we have to do entire test by integration. And for this live testing, is just like a customer transaction. Is done through well many. So the chances of failure should be null, nullified. It should be zero because the customer expects the payment to be 100% successful or the money will be detected and this transaction won't happen. Everything will be expected. So traffic jam happens. And then comes the procedure. So this procedure will be a combination of like 1 to 11 steps, and the first importantly we should set the developer account for us to do the process do with PayPal. Then we have to check apps and credentials options. Okay, I'll show these two steps. I just took this developer.paypal.com and you have to log in. I log into my created account. You can see which called direction, which is my name. And then move to apps and credentials. When you move to apps and credentials, we can see that there is like a specific information given by this website, which is on the default application admin, and then there is a client ID. Have to copy this because it's not just like this much letters and that is equal password given. So just keep it like this, and then to take another page and then next type. Type this developer, and then we could see that integrate PayPal icon. We have to download the sample code, and then it will be downloaded as a zip file. We have to extract it and copy to any specific folder that we like, and I copied it to local disk. And into the second plan, take a view. And the next step is we have to name file dot env dot example 2 dot env. This file was before. This file was before dot env dot application. Just open it. There we could see that it was earlier given as your client ID and your secret password. And I just copied that from here. Okay, this both credentials we have to copy paste here, and then comes another thing. Like that edit dot env with your client ID and client secret key. And then most importantly, Node.js should be installed, or else it won't work. And then just given as site checkout.html, we have to set that client ID. So go to the checkout page, and then it was instructions for you have to check this adjust, right? And this app, and we could check that our application will be running HTTP local host, and that will be a like default procedure, and you have to test this code with and pop counts, and then the procedure comes by fully functional POC project is running. UI then comes like a project where the UI will give us be connected to the JS speaker be reflected as the button, and then it will be transferred to a Node.js server and then to the main PayPal where both the server and REST API invocation happens, and then after everything we will get a project. And there is also another alternative to inspect whether the things we did was correct. This type inspecting and get particular combination. And then this separate no, it is defined as creator when we give a creator callback function that comes to this server or JS API, and then on approval then comes the inward API bar orders the order ID or capture. So that that's the final steps for the procedure to happen, and then comes another theory part which is regarding PCI DSS. Actually, there is like we are dealing with all the data, so there is some responsibility with us to make it all confidential. So there are laws and process are reviewed every year, and it is audited and just as to hear and understand this paper, that's by order API. The API is a standard form for this API, and our method is not PCI DSS compliant because we are using a third-party application for our process, so our is not PCI DSS compliant because for our application there will be a pop-up page which is for the prospect which is which developed by Karthik English for making for the currently ongoing the ongoing project payment method is done by another application which is creation of payment method. Then comes the provider for it is PayPal, which is the standard comes by standard checkout integration, and then comes the payment type, which is basically. So there comes the winding part of this theory session. Thank you for all the viewers who watched it till this time. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next session.